Good afternoon, one and all. Welcome to today's training session. Actually, most of you know that how to make this and all in different platforms. Best platform and professional platform is Google Forms, but for the small kids, it is not good. So, in the month of March, I discussed about Kahoot. So that is an interesting thing. But the Kahoot, it is not possible through online in a very convenient manner. So that's why we are going to discuss a new platform named Quizzes. Quizzes, actually, it is very interesting. The first 10 minutes, I will just explain what it is. And after that, I will give you a live demo. So you will get exposure about all the parameters and you are able to create quiz in a very easy manner. So after this program, you're requested to create quiz and share among us, and we will do the quiz and we can just cross check the errors and all. Okay, so directly moving to the quiz session. Here, today we are going to discuss about the following parameters. What do you mean by quizzes, or what is the purpose of using quizzes? Actually, it is for the self-paced learning for students and for professionals. Actually, these teachers can incorporate quiz into interaction mode and review mode, and the students can write this quiz or attend the quiz from anywhere. And the second question may arise like, is quizzes is free? Yes, absolutely. The quizzes is free, and any of the teacher can log in into this quizzes as free from KG to 12th. Okay, now it is free. I'm not sure it will be free for the coming months, but now it is free. So I searched for different websites, different quiz tools, and I found this is a very easiest tool as of now. So the third question arises: how many people can play this quiz at the same time? It is 500. 500 students can play, or 500 participants can play this quiz at the same time. And the next question arises like, what devices can I use with quizzes? So you can use any devices. If you are using Android phones or Apple phones, or if you are using a browser, or if you are using a tablet, from anywhere you can access this. And does each student need a device? Of course, yes. Each student need a device. How we can host a live game in the remote setting, or live exams in the remote setting? So it is possible. You are not supposed to bother about the network speed also, because all students are sitting in their own houses. And one more advantage is, can add the power-ups. We can add power-ups means it will improve the chance of getting scores, just like Kahoot. But the accuracy level, it is very high, and it will just improve the chances of getting high scores only. What are the type of questions and game settings? The type of questions you can expect, you can do fill in the blanks, but ensure that when you're typing fill in the blanks, you must give the alternate answers. For example, if the students are writing full blocks, or jumbled characters, or sentence case. So these all things we need to mention if you are using the fill in the blanks option. And we can of course create a poll, that is audience poll round we can do. And open-ended questions also it is possible in this case. MCQs is also possible, and image as answers. So you can write a question and you can put some images as answers, that is also possible. The game settings is very interesting. And the game settings we can categorize into two levels, that is game, play, and general. Gameplay level, you can just add the power-ups. As I just mentioned, we can add power-ups like 50-50, just like Kaun Banega Crorepati. We can just the students will get 50-50. And the second is double point systems. Of course, the game settings, we can just allow the students to give their own names to ensure the creativity. If not, you can just tell the students to just write their own names based on the quiz type you are choosing. If it is a serious mode, you are supposed to do it in a serious mode. If you are take it as a fun, you can just do it as a fun also. The leaderboard, it is a very attractive thing. If you can do the quiz live. Suppose I'm taking the class now, I can just post the link through the chat window, and at the same time the students can attempt the quiz, and in my window I can see all the students scores. The game settings I will just show you in detail, and of course we have the class reports. The student wise reports also is possible, so that also I will show you in the live demo. So before moving to the live demo session, I would like to show you the dashboard. So the advantages, I can see the score over here. 100% score, 92, 92, 88, 82, 74, 82, 62, and 64. So no need to record any separate values. We'll directly move to the demo session. So here I would like to type quizzes.com. It will redirect it to the quizzes. Okay. So quizzes for the teachers you are supposed to register. And if you are conducting a very serious quiz, the students are supposed to register. But for the normal classic mode also, we can do the assessment. Just click on this quizzes.com. I can directly go to the free quizzes option. It will redirect it to the quizzes.com. And here you can see in the left side, you can see get started, and already using quiz, you can just log in. If you get started also, you can just click there, and if your Gmail ID is on, automatically it will just redirect it to your corresponding quiz. So here I'm supposed to log in. So I'm just log in with my Google Gmail account. So I'm supposed to choose the Gmail account. So I'm using the Village Teachers account. So if you are choosing the Gmail, it will automatically redirect it to the corresponding home page of the window, and you can see the village teacher is logged in. Here, this is the home page, and you can see the default options. Like you can see the first tab is mathematics. The by default questions are there. If you just click on the see more option, you can see more number of options like different areas. You can just select any of the methods, the 15 questions, because this is open. This is open to the public, and any of the teacher can just select any of the questions, no issues. So if you just go back, you can click on the home, you'll go back, and you can see different subject wise it is there: mathematics, English and language arts, social studies, world languages, science, computer science and skills, career and technical education, creative art, health and physical education, everything is there. So the HPE teachers also use this platform for conducting the quizzes. You can see the physical fitness options and the fitness movement activities, everything is there. If you are not finding any of this session, you can directly search. For example, I would like to search Python. So if I just search Python and press enter, automatically the Python related quizzes will come, and I can just select the quizzes from here. Okay, so this is the advantage of using quizzes. And I'm going back to the find a quiz option. And the next is my quizzes. My quizzes is already, if I generated some quizzes, this is my quiz zone. I created some quizzes for teachers poll. This you are supposed to do after this session. And computers, I just created a simple session, and survey also in the previous day I just checked with some teachers. So this is my area and my created quizzes. This is under the my quizzes. And reports. So once I created a quiz, I can just tap on any of the sessions for the report. So I just Python quiz last day I conducted with my students. When I click this, I can see the report. The report in a separate manner, that is Karthik. I can see the score, and if necessary, I can just email to the parent also. So I can see the questions in a very good manner, and I can see the question tab. You can see the player tab here, and you can see the question tab. In the question tab, you can see one by one options. So the first question, so how many accuracy, the accuracy level is also here. You can see the accuracy levels of each question. You can see, and the time taken for answers is also there, and overview, you can see the corresponding question bank like this. Just I showed in the window, you can see the question wise, and you can just place the cursor over there, and it sees that the particular question he took only 6 seconds to answer. Actually I gave 30 seconds, so maybe it's because of the hurry. So you can just analyze the students, and we can give the proper assessment. I would like to see the means, that is by default the system will show you some pictures, that some pictures are not up to the mark. So I created some village kids mimics, and just for the correct answers and incorrect answers I can just select this if necessary, but it is optional. The collections, you can see here I created a my zone. I can add the collections here. We just click on it, and I can add the collections from the quizzes or from the search questions. That is also not applicable as such. And the settings option, it is only the basic details, so no need of editing this area. So now we are supposed to go to create a new quiz. So there are two options: find a quiz and create a new quiz. When you click on find a quiz, I can just search like this. I can just search for a particular quiz, and I can just add. Otherwise, I can create a new quiz. So I will show you both, because some cases we need to take the data from the search bar, and some cases we are supposed to write down the questions. So it's better you can just create a new quiz, or just click on a find a quiz. I can just search for example, I can just take HPE, okay, the fitness or movement activities. I can search. So the movement or activities, you can see if you would like to cover these questions directly, there are three options: play live, assign a homework, and practice session. Practice session, you just take it as a practice, and it will not be recorded, and after every question you can see the answers. Or if you want to see all the answers together, you can just click here, you can see the answers like this. That is, what is the device called, then which sport is this, then what is the name of the device, and what is the name of this device, like this. So you can see this, and you can just make this off. Assign homework means we can assign the homework, and we can specify the deadline also. This is very good. Suppose I'm just choosing July 18th, and now the time is 2:40. If I specify 2:45, only 5 minutes you will get to complete this question. So after 5 minutes, the session will be invalid. So this is a very best option for giving as a homework. So this also I'll show you after the session. And I'm just going back. And before that, if you are assigning a question, before continuing this, you can just give the general settings. General settings, as I just mentioned, the student can attempt this quiz unlimited by default. Why? Because the students are not supposed to register for this game. But there is an advantage. If you set the timing, automatically after this timing, you are not able to attend this question. So if you just click on this, and if you just specify one, the student is supposed to register. So this is not doing now, because we can just set as unlimited only, because we are supposed to control this quiz. So while the student is taking the quiz, we have the privilege to end the game also. And this is another option: show answers in game. So after each question, if you put this in on option, after each question, the students can see the correct answers after they attempted. So after the first question, so if it is correct or wrong, the student can see the answers. If this is off, it will just consider this as an exam mode, and the students are not able to get the answers. Show answers post game. If you want this, instead of this showing all the answers after each question, you can just put this review question on. If you put this particular question on, the advantage is after the 2025 question, the students will get a detailed page with answers. The students can review that particular page. The second is general settings and general play settings. General play settings, I already mentioned that we have the power-ups like 50-50 or immunity, etc. So if you enable this, the students will get additional options that will help them to gain the score, but it will not affect the accuracy of the result. And here you can enable the timer. That is, we can specify the time also. So when you specify the time, the student can see the time. That is the advantage of using the timer. Then short leaderboard. After every question, the students also can see who is first and who is second, who is third. So only the first 5 students' name will be appear on the participant side, but for the teacher side, we can see all the students list. And shuffle questions. This is a very important thing. Shuffle questions and shuffle answer options. If you specify shuffle questions, suppose if the student is communicating with others, no student will get the same question at a time. The 25 questions will shuffle. So for example, the first student will get the second question, and the second student will get the 5th question. So it will be shuffled. And we are specifying the time. So what you can say, the student interaction, we can reduce to 95%. But the 5%, if the students are very expert, definitely they can do it. But here we have one more advantage: shuffle the answer options. Suppose one student is saying, okay, question number 5, this question, the answer is 3. But here, if you specify the shuffle answer option, the answer also will shuffle. So there is no chance of getting it. So we can approximately 99.9% accuracy will be there. And redemption question means, suppose if you suppose you are supposed to do a training practice, and suppose the student is giving wrong answers for a set of questions, and if you just check this on, by default it is on, and if you check this on, the students will get an additional chance to reattempt some of the questions, not all the questions. Only some of the questions the students will get chances. And play music. Play music, if you just switched on from our side, the students also can switch on and off from their side also. So after this session, I will give you a poll session. So at that time, I will switch on the play music. So you can enjoy the music and just do the answer. It is applicable for the gaming session and HPE questions, and also it is applicable for some other general questions. But if you are conducting a serious examination, the students will by themselves, they will switch it off and show memes, that is it will show the funny pictures. And if you don't want to show, see, randomly selected means the system will automatically select, and we don't know what type of picture will be. And if you are creating a particular set, you can select our option and you can continue. Okay, do you want to play this now once?
Why don't we try once, sir?
Yeah, definitely. So I'm just specifying up to 3. Up to 3 I'm specifying 15 minutes from now, and I click on the continue option. I'm clicking on the continue option. I can see an option like sharing through a classroom or sharing through a number. You have two options. Either you can just go to this particular joinmyquiz.com and enter this number. Otherwise, I will just share a link. You can just click on the particular link now. And I have the option, you can see the end game option, you can see here. At any point of time, I can end. Okay, so you can just click on that link. Because I did this as a homework, after this, I will just do the live session. Okay, you can do it in 1 minute, because after 1 minute, I will end the game. After 1 minute, I will end the game. You can do it fast. Randomly, you can choose the option because the time is limited. That's why I'm not checking the accuracy level. I just want to just switch on the game. It will ask for your name, start game, and if it is asked for the registration, there is a small link called skip it. Just skip it and start the game. Live demo I will do after this program. So out of I checked 7 or 8 different type of quizzes, I feel that this is one of the best. And here you can see the share a link option through Google Classroom. So once we get the G Suite account, definitely we can directly link this to G Suite account, and we can share the homework. And of course, the fill in the blanks options and multiple choice questions are also fine. Anyone just completed 2 or 3 questions?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'm ending the game now. Just a minute. Okay, so the 50% accuracy is there. I can, the total 26 players. I'm very happy to see that. I will just open the list for you. RG, who is RG?
Me, sir.
Oh, great. So you can see the overview of the students. The highest score, it is 92. You can see the scores. Randomly we did the answer. So this is actually happened. So if we are giving a quiz, so last day ma'am mentioned about if the network some problem or the cloudy atmosphere, we can just create this type of application, and we can share the link, and we can set the timing till our class time. So by the time students are supposed to do the answers, and at that time particularly we can end the game and we can get the results. And we can discuss the questions one by one with the help of a flashcard. Let me try the flashcard once again. So if the network is good, I can show you live. So you can, I'll just start the moment activities. I'm just showing the flashcard now. So win or lose, we must every student do to show what they are care of others. Show respect. So like this, you can just do the what is the name of this device? Anyone? If you know, I don't know.
Pool noodles.
Okay, pool noodle. So like this, we can discuss with the kids. So this is very interactive, and I'm exiting the game now. And now coming back to the question session, I'm just clicking on the find a quiz option, and you can just click on create a new quiz. So if you want to create a new quiz, you can just click on the create a new quiz. Professional development I choose, and I can just give a session training _ employees. Simply I'm putting a name and click OK. So you can see once you click on the create a new question, you are supposed to give the corresponding name. And the second part, they will ask the different options. If you want a multiple choice, you can click on the multiple choice. If you want, instead of this radio button, if you want a checkbox, you can click on this. Or if you want to create a fill in the blanks, you can use this. Poll and open-ended questions, it will not be evaluated.
Anil
Open
sir,
polls, yeah. Hello.
can we mix up different options like in
Definitely, definitely, we can mix it. But if you just specify poll in between or open-ended in between, that will not be evaluated. That's the only thing.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay, so I'll just show you all the options. Okay, so if I select the multiple choice question, the question option will come. So we can directly write a question here. Name of your school. We can just specify the village X, Y. Is it? After this, add answer option. That is, if you want to add one more option, you can add, because I already mentioned that we will get 5 options, and the correct answer I can just tick here like this. It's very simple. And click on the save. So the interface you can see here, and I can just click on the save button. The first question is saved. And after this, if you want to import some questions from the net, if you want to add directly, you can click on the new question. If you want to search from the net, you can just click teleport. If you click teleport, I can just search for the quiz. Okay, so I can just search for sports. So all the sports related questions will come here. So when I select in the left side, you can see the questions in the right side. So if you would like to add this question, click the add button here. Automatically the question is added. You can see the question is added. And now I would like to add a science quiz. So just click on the science. You can see the science options. So lots of thousands and millions of questions are there. Okay, it's regarding the 8th grade, 2nd and 3rd grade. So you can see the different grades. Any of the questions you can select, and you can search and you can select it. So this is a multiple choice, that is true or false option. So nectar, I can add like this. So the answer is highlighted as in green. So I added this question also. And next I would like to add max. I'm just specify max here, and search button. So you can see 2 plus 13. One simple max question I added. And next I choose English and click on English. You can see the English, the diction, or any of the question you can add. You can scroll down, or you can use this option. You can add, lots of questions are there. You can just select any of the question, or if you want to select another option for 4th and 5th grade, you can do like this, or you can just search for like this. So English grammar, listen, I added. Please ensure that I'm not sure about the grammar part and all, so I'm just clicking. And once it is finished, you can just click on the back side. It will go back. So you can see the question numbers. Total 5 questions I added. Okay, 5 questions I added. So after this, do not forget to click this done option. This is the final saving. Please click the done option. All your settings will save. And here you will get one more window, the quiz details. If you want to just put some images, you can just drag and drop your images. I will just show you. I will add our school's logo. So I can add my school's logo here. And I can select the classroom and grades are optional. And always remember, you are supposed to use this option as public. Otherwise, you are not able to use this. So there is one more option called private, but you must ensure that you are selected this public version, and click on the save button. Yes, this you can anything, because professional development we choose. Just select the professional development. If you are creating the quiz for a particular grade, you can select the grade, because I told you that it is from the KG to the university, so they are providing this option. Click on save. Once you click on the save button, this particular quiz will save in your collections. You can see after saving, you can see the training underscore EMP. It is saved, and you have 3 options, that is play live, assign homework, and practice. So now I will give you this play live link. So at the same time, you can see the score, because suppose we are in a class and I would like to give an assessment live. So what to do? So click on play live. Before that, if you want to just see the answer, you can see the answer. Name of the school, what sport is like this, and nectar, 2 plus 13, like this. Okay. So I'm just click on the play live option. And this is the classic mode. If you choose the test mode, the student is supposed to register. The classic mode also will give us the proper result. Okay, so the team mode is also there, but now it is not applicable because when we are conducting this quiz in the school, we are supposed to use this as a team. So classic mode, the options, I'm just changing the options now. Shuffle questions is on, redemption is also on. Show memes, and I'm just switching on, and I'm just adding the village kits. I selected some images, so we can just see that. So click on continue. So here we can see share via, and I can just copy this link. So when I click OK only, the game will start. All right.
We need to go again to the.
Yes, again. I just click on that link.
Because you selected system generated names for the participants.
Yeah, correct. So total 19 participants. I'm starting the game. Start. I hope you are able to see the music, hear the music also. See my scoreboard. See my scoreboard. So the teachers can enjoy seeing this because our students are live and the students are doing my quiz and they are not engaged in any other activities. I'm the first prize. Who is this?
It's me, Parvati.
Okay, great. What about the last? Okay, fine. I'm just ending the game because time is, yeah. So the leaderboard is here, and here I will show you one advantage. Okay, let the first prize. Okay, you can give the clap. Okay, fine. All right. Yes. All right. Okay. This is very interesting. So you can see the review of questions. You can see the player names, a whole score full, only 2-3 errors are there. So you can see it like this. And one more advantage I'll show you. When you click on the questions, you can see the first question. So total 19 correct answers, 0 incorrect. You can just identify the question. So I'm going back. See, you can see 16 correct and 3 incorrect questions. So you can just analyze the question like this. Okay. So here also you can see one more correct answers and incorrect answers like this. Okay. So this is the advantage of using this. And if you can see the overall, you can just see the overall also. That's fine. So I'm just exiting this. Ramesh sir asked one question, can we do multiple choice, checkbox, fill in the blanks, etc. You can do it like that, no issues. So I'm just using fill in the blanks option. You can do the question here. Where are you from? Okay, the correct answer, he is supposed to write the school name or the city. So I can write the answer like Todupuzha. And alternate answer I can write like this, THODUPUZHA, full caps. And I can add one more alternative like THODUPUZHA. These are the 3 possibilities. So I can just give the answer and you can select. If you want to add seconds, you can just give the change seconds and all. By default it is 30 seconds and click on the save button. Okay, so the next question, I can click the next question, and next question I want a poll question. Rate the training. So you can specify good, excellent, average, need improvement. And here also add another option. If you want, you can add another option. So I told you that if you just poll the question, all the answers are correct. There is no correct or wrong. So all the answers are correct. So because we are taking the suggestion from the students or the teachers. So here also you can just specify the timing. If you just want the timing as 20 seconds, you can do it as 20 seconds. So click on the save. The second question, it is added. So the first question you can see, it is fill in the blanks. The second question, it is poll quiz. So I'll just click on done option and click on save. Now I can just practice also. Okay, the share practice link is also there. So if you'd like to conduct an examination for next week, the first day we can just give a practice link to the students. The students can practice by their own, and they will get the exposure of this ideally. So if you just play the practice play, I can directly play in my system itself. So it will open like this. Okay, suppose I'm giving the answer as like this: T H O D U P U Z H A, and I'm clicking the submit option. See why? Because I added the alternative. So this is my emoji I added. Okay, so simply I'm doing. So rate the training session. I rate as need improvement. Okay. Okay. So only 2 questions, game in. So now I would like to have an open discussion. If you have any doubts, you can just ask. After that, we'll just wind up with the poll question.
Anil sir, one doubt.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm taking maths for higher grades, while I'm creating my own question.
Okay.
If it's a running matter, no issues. But suppose I'm getting some mathematical equations, normal keyboard, that is not possible. So what is the possibility for me to incorporate
Sure.
such question?
Yeah, sir, you can do an option of adding images. So you can just, for example, if it is related to integration, some equations. So you can just write down the equation in a piece of paper, or you can write down in a PowerPoint presentation. Just take the screenshot and save it as JPG. And I mentioned that we have the answer options like images.
But will it not consume a lot of data to get uploaded?
No. Actually, it will not consume data. Any other queries?
No, sir. My queries are over.
Yeah. Any teachers?
Anil sir,
Yes, ma'am.
once we create a quiz, then after the class, we have to send the link to my class campus. Is that the way we are planning?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am,
Not on that time of the class.
No, on that time also is possible, because last day I conducted the quiz live, because I told the
play
students.
live.
Yeah,
play live option.
Just
Okay.
like this.
What if they are using the Zoom from the mobile? Then they will minimize the Zoom and then they'll go to.
Correct. They will minimize the Zoom and they will attempt this, because we can ensure that the students are attempting, because I can see the dashboard. The students' dashboard I can see.
Okay.
During the live quiz, you are not supposed to send through any other option, WhatsApp or something. You are supposed to send the link through the chat box. I hope it is clear.
Then it will be useful, sir. Now I was trying with my laptop, so almost it is clear.
Once you created all the quizzes will be saved under my quizzes. Okay, all the quizzes will be there. Shall I give you the link for the teachers poll? Teachers poll. Okay, yesterday I created some questions like this. So I'm just clicking the continue option. So I will pause this in the Zoom window. So share via. I'm just selecting this link and going back to my Zoom screen. I'm just pasting it to everyone in the meeting here directly. Now you can click on the link. Tell the students no need to register. The students can attempt the questions without registration. Okay, total 18. Shall we start? If you need, you can just switch off the music, no issues. There is no correct and wrong answers in this case. See, like this, we can see the students. And you can just practice like Zoom sessions. Definitely this will help us. You can see the accuracy bar also, because this is a poll, that's why 100% accuracy. Otherwise, we can see each question, how many students are giving the correct answer, how many students are giving the wrong answer. Okay, all done. So once everyone is done, we'll get the message all done and we'll get the corresponding score like this. This is a poll, so no need of any cross-checking. There is an option to send email. You can send the email to the parents. Anyone can tell me one email ID. Lakshmi ma'am, could you please tell me your email ID?
unnikrishnan.lakshmi@gmail.com.
Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
So I can edit here. So it's very easy to send. So the mail also will send from my login. You can see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
So like this, we'll get the message. So let's hope for the best and Any queries, you can just ask now. Otherwise, we can wind up the meeting. Okay. Shall we wind up?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Anil
sir.
sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye, ma'am.